Hi guys, welcome back to some more Robocraft fun with Showmofo. And I've just got a little awesome thing to show you here. Now I've turned the sound down and muted it because I haven't heard back. I asked if it was copyright free, and I just don't want to take the chance on my channel, so I've muted it here. But Baka has done me a lovely little intro. Let's have a look at this. Isn't that awesome? There you go. That's absolutely awesome. Thank you very much for that, Baka. Okay. Now then, let's have a look at invites me to join their platoon. Right, hang on. I'm just going to decline for a minute because I'm waffling on. Let me just go to in there. Okie doke. I'll just give him a shout in a bit. And who's this? Here we go. I hope you like my tip, my friend. Danalicious Steam and post from time to time. Cool. Cool. TY. Thank you very much. Oops. Smiley face. There you go. Okay, so if you watched the last video, you'll know I didn't really have that much luck being back in T1 with this guy, so I switched out the weapons on it, had a little bit of play, and you know what? This is why I just kind of try and record whenever I'm playing, because the minute I'm recording, the minute I'm playing and I'm not recording, all kinds of awesome fun breaks loose out there on the QB field of death, and you know, I feel it's just a shame you guys miss out on that stuff. So if you have a look there, I leveled to level 25. I managed to hunt a plane down and then destroy it, level to 25 and then get stuck. But we won that game and I was stuck somewhere where nobody was going to reach me. So if you have a look, I've got my my Bay 1 on my plane sorted. I got this guy and I just decided to swap the weapons out, go into tier 3 and have, you know, a bit more firepower on the guy, and I got my victory with that, and I was running around destroying stuff, and I was a bit afraid going into tier 3. I thought I'm just going to be having, you know, all kinds of heavily armoured tanks, things with massive weapons just blow me up. But I was taking out planes, I was taking out tanks, I was having all kinds of fun. You can see my RP's gone up there a bit as well. I broke the 60k. So I think I'm just going to do the same on this guy. I am just going to see if I can take the weapons off this. Now the problem with this is I don't know if you noticed on the other one, I had 2 pink cubes left, so I raised them up on blocks so the wheels didn't interfere with the weapons, because these SMGs have a huge kind of thing. Now I could stick him on there. Can't be putting them onto those, so what I might do is let's just get rid of these blocks and get them back, and let's take you out of there, you out of there. Now this is probably a little bit silly because brown's a lot weaker than these guys, so yeah, that is it might not work as well with this guy. Let's just see, I might have to have a little bit of a rethink on this. course, I couldn't do that before I started making the video. No. Originally, I was going to just get my plane out and start tinkering with that, but I looked at it for ages and I was umming and ahhing because over on the plane, I'm tier 6. When I leveled, I thought, yeah, I'll have loads of real estate left, but if you see, I've got not that many flops left to play with. And then I was wondering, you know, should this realistically, if I'm going into tier 7, bearing in mind I've never played in tier 7, should I be having better armor? The highest I can buy at the moment is blue, so do I need to unlock some stuff? In which case, do I need to just get into tier 7 to unlock that stuff, or do I use game currency to Ubertech some of those points? I imagine the way that they see you doing it is getting your T6 and pushing it over the limit. I'm not sure what are the weapons that are on that. The plasmas that it's got are L7s. Everything else that's on it though is probably lower there. Yeah, L6. So, on my tech tree, oh, yeah, I'd have to be getting these 7s to start getting into the gold. So it's gold next, and then red is tech 8. So, obviously all the higher level players will be having probably red and the darker blue. Is that a blue or is that a kind of purple colour? Can't quite work out on this. It's a sort of looks a bit mauve purpley. Oh, shiny shiny black. Lovely. We'll be wanting that stuff. I was really unsure as to what to do with that, so I just kind of chickened out and thought, you know what, I've got these bonuses to get, I may as well get those out of the way while I still can before it clocks over. So let's see, maybe I won't go as high as these. I've got one of these guys, 2 of them. Can't put you there. Yes, I can. Can I get these guys on here? I'd have to take them out a bit. And then what would that leave me with? Would I fit any of these on here? Yeah. Fit a couple of those guys on there if I put that little brown pole back on the front. Let's see. No, he's not going to fit on there. Will he fit there? No, that's a shame, isn't it? Tricky. Very tricky. Okay, let's see what I can do. Try and maximize these to the best that I can. It's not going to let me put one there. It's not going to let me put one there. Let us put one of these on either side. So we've established now that it's the back chair. Sorry, the back cube under the... Sorry, the cube under the back of the chair. There you go. So, could we just, for ridiculous sake, put one of those there? No. It's always worth a try. Okay, and this is just tier 2, you know? So why wouldn't you just throw as many guns onto it as possible? None of those left. That is a shame. I do like symmetry on these kind of craft. Ah, I've got front-mounted weapons as well. Forgotten about that. Can't have them there. Can't really stick them anywhere useful. Nah, I think that's good enough. Let's just see what happens with this. Anything going on in the world chat? Coloured text is back. Let's just help him with that. English chat for English everywhere. The Americans are distant cousins. I'm sure one day they'll learn to speak English properly, and then we'll bring them back into the fold. You know, they've just got to get the hang of those U's. Pretty much that's about it. And to stop adding all kinds of extra nonsense onto the end of words to make them sound like bigger words. That's a very, very weird thing. I do find it funny. I mean, I know what it's like because we have all different kinds of accents in this country as well. But I do find it funny when you see an American show with some British chap on it, and they have to put subtitles on it so that they can understand what is going on. Let's just hunt this guy down. Is there anything left of him? No, he didn't make it past my pals here. This is awesome. Yeah, I think I was just running into a bit too much firepower for what the weapons could deal on these things. They're still very effective. You just have to have the right firepower for what you're meant to be doing. Don't want to stop anytime too soon. Racking up plenty of points here. It's a tricky one to kill, but we'll have him. Take a lot of satisfaction in that. He's gone to hide with his rock friend. He knows the score. Dealing with a pro player here. But I do want those multipliers. Oh, did someone else take that from above? Here we've got a chap up here thinking he's all safe because he's high up. There we go, team victory. Awesome stuff. Lovely, lovely, lovely stuff. Okay, so balance is restored. I've got a full set of bays that have used up all the victory points, and I'm very happy with that. Now I'm just gonna have to tinker with this. I think I'll do that in another video. I'm really gonna have to think about it. I might even find myself something else to distract myself with, as I very much do want to hang on to my robot points and my game currency. And the trouble is, if I start buying cubes and buying tech, I can see very quickly that will just disappear. And then if I have to start spending this, I may get into a bit of trouble. So, I'm not sure. Maybe when you come back it'll be all brand new and spanky and shiny, or maybe you'll come back and it will be just the same and I'll have just been tinkering around with these guys. Okay, well there you go. You know, if you build something and it works one day, you don't always just have to scrap it. Just try and find out what the problem was. The problem there was they were far too underarmed. I think I was having a night when I first built those where the people in tier 1 were just pretty much new players or inexperienced players. Or people trying out, possibly, you know, experimenting with builds for the first time and not really having their skill level to match what they were coming up with. Unfortunately, you get a lot of people who have got higher levels, higher tech, who try and get into farm the T1, and if you take something like that with little tiny L1 weapons and you don't really stand up to them, so, you know, upgrade your weapons, upgrade your armour. As you can see, I'm not really bothered about these wheels. Wheels are last on the list for me. As long as you've got a decent wheelbase, you don't have to worry too much about that. In fact, I'll just show you the other one of these before we go, just so you can see it what it's like. There you go. All I really did was I had to pop those up because otherwise the wheelbase was interfering with their spread. And they've just got 2 on the back, so it's only got 4 weapons. And now I'm showing it to you. Surely I will fail abysmally, but you know, in the spirit of all things epic and all things fail, why not take it out and have a punt with it? Because I do like those robo points. Crap thrown together. Yes, I know that. I know that. Lance Vance there. Sorry, Lancer Vance. Iceman 185. Final Xeno with the original. Why, hello. Okie doke. Let us go out and see what help we can do. And you know, it's a lot nicer. You can get through a game where you just happen to be on the team, the side that wins, you know, and you don't really contribute. But it is a much nicer feeling when you're going through a bit of gameplay and you feel like you are actually actively contributing to a bit of victory out there. It's a lot nicer. Here we go. Here's a pleasant little chap for us. He's already taken... Oh, he's... Oh, the fiend. And now I'm just a wheel. There we go. There you go. That's me purely showing off my skills. Let's make it slightly difficult for this guy to line up a shot on me. I knew it wasn't going to be well. I should have just cut the video there. Oh dear, it doesn't look like he's going to come and finish me off. I do still want a quick video. So I'm just going to exit the battle, and I don't care whether I win or lose. I just want to destroy something, or at least land a few decent hits with this, to kind of give you an idea what it is capable of. Now that guy was in orange. I get a bit confused on the colours. Yes, orange is harder. I've got lots of pink there. Pink is harder than orange, but he had a lot of orange there. I'm not sure what weapon he had. I thought I had him. It only looked like he had a little weapon. Maybe he had a massive rail on that or something. I didn't really get time to check it. I'll look back when I watch the video back and see how I was defeated. Lethal stairs. Awesome. Do you even lift, brah? Firehawk, nice. Flying Jeans, Stump Plane versus Proti, awesome. Awesome stuff. Anything else? Terminator, ooh heck. To keep, keep an eye out for him, morphing back after we've destroyed him. Thank you, thank you. Pro play. Pro play, there I am at the CP. Oh, the joy. Where's that even coming from? Oh, from above, which I definitely can't shoot. Wolf Doombringer there, very much very much enjoying being with me. Is Beacon 2245. He tried to help me out. now he's in. Oh, and I'm the right side up. Yay! Of course, I have rear wheel steering, so I can't go anywhere really. I'm dead. GG. Awesome stuff. Well, there you go. I was throwing out some tricks there for you. Hope you enjoyed that. The awesome pro skills of being flipped on your CP. That was fantastic. That was definitely an intentional move by my teammate. He was trying to ensure that he got loads more kills than me, and his plan worked. And some guy became evil and blew up. Yeah, what's this? What's this all about? Is that it? Is that the level of it? A lol. Okay. And we're in. The Penetrator, Star of Doom, Death from Above. We do like Death from Above. Of course, it's always nicer when we're the Death from Above. But in my plucky little craft, I'm sure I quite like the ice. I do. I think I've had a bit more luck with these guys on the ice tonight than I have out on Mars. Of course, once we get our big galactic battle cruisers here, what we'll start doing is taking some of the ice from this planet and putting it on Mars, and then it'll melt, and then we'll have somewhere to put our lovely boats. Oopsie, we've got a guy over here. What's he up to? He's launching plasma at me, the fiend. Please just land a couple of hits on this guy. Nope. Well, there you go. Even when you think you've sorted it out, you can still suck massively. I'm going to leave it there, otherwise we're just going to end up with another epic length video. And I really want to crack on trying to figure out, rack my brains, what on earth am I going to be doing with this guy, you know? If I just load him, I'll show you now what the problem is. Ah, dear. Okay, so I'm just pressing W and he takes off reasonably nicely. There you go, I'm not even steering, not doing anything. And then he starts to dive. Did you see that? I'll just level him out a bit. Let's not actually fly him straight into that. Okay, so we're leveled out. And it's a really slow incline. It's really gentle, but he is just a bit front heavy now. So I think I at least need to put some helium in there. The trouble is when you put too much helium in and you don't have great thrust, your aircraft becomes slower and slower. It's sort of like air resistance. The thruster is not only fighting against gravity, it's fighting against the upward lift of the helium, and you get a horrible kind of drag that slows your vehicle down. And see, I want to be flying much faster generally, but then when I thrust into a maneuver, I really want a turn of speed. I really want that to be quite a turn of speed, and not this gentle kind of arcing, because, you know, this isn't some kind of B-52, or at least, you know, it hasn't got the weapons on it. Stick 12 of these plasmas on there, regardless of whether or not they're all firing at once, but then, you know, then I'd call it something like a B-52. At the moment, it's a light kind of, it should be a fast in and out dive bomber kind of deal. I want to have the firepower that I've got, and I want to increase the firepower, but I do need to increase the real estate that I've got on this plane, so I can get some more weapons and some more larger weapons onto it, and to get the larger jets. And I'm just a bit, I suppose, cacking my pants that to do that I'm not really going to have the room or the flops yet to do it, and also that once I do it, it's going to be tier 7. And it's just going to be horrible the first few days in there and getting rinsed. But I suppose, you know, I need to get in there, need to get in the tier 7, need the tech points. I imagine the RP bonuses are much higher than anything I have seen in my Robocraft experience of gameplay, and I've just got to do it, you know. And it shouldn't have stuff like that. It shouldn't have that gun there. That gun should be out on a wing. I'd built, if you have a look at the little defensive cubes that are on the back portion of the wing, originally there will have either been thrusters or guns on there, and that's the kind of place where that thing should be. This should now be all extended in blue, so that I can fit some more guns onto it instead of putting it there, because as you see, doing that maneuver, I'm now stuck. I've only got forward movement and there's a wall in front of me. Now, if my wheels could touch the floor, I could reverse out slowly, but I can't because that gun is just digging into the dirt there and not letting me move. Now, I could possibly use a bit of... No, it's not going to give me enough kind of recoil off that to maneuver at all. Possibly if I spent a while doing that, but you know, who's got the time to do that in battle? There you go, I've nudged out a bit. So I could do this, but there's just as much chance that by the time I've done that, I'm dead anyway. Has that got me out? Come on. How long is this taking? And I'm still not free. No, see, that would take forever. I would be dead. Utterly useless. So, this is what I've got to work on. And hopefully you guys can throw some comments to give me a bit of advice on maybe which way I could be taking it. Oh, what a shame. What a shame. I haven't played with Junkers in a while, so I will accept. Let's get one little platoon battle in. No, that's not doing it. Let's see who else is in the platoon. It's just us. And what's he got to say? Come on, Junkers, I want this to be quick if I'm going to get one. Otherwise I'm going to have to cut the video and then come back to you in a little bit. Maybe he invited me early on while he was in, while I was in practice mode, and since then he's got into a battle or something. I'll just press B, just on the random off chance that he happens to be in a tier near me. I'm only going to give this a second or two, and then I'm afraid I'm going to have to cut it, and hopefully, Junkers, I'll see you when I get back on after I've processed this video. Okay, that doesn't look like it's happening, so I'm just going to leave it there. Oh, there we go. See, I can hear the beeping of that your platoon is waiting for you, even though... I think that's just some kind of glitch. Higher. What tier are you? Fast T1. Sweet, sweet. Let's get into one of my tier 1s now. We've got this fella, and we've got this fella. Let's have one with this guy. See what happens, and then I may switch to the other one. Basically a T4, yeah. Oh, the chat on this. Oh, it's awesome. I do love it. Do love it. So, oh dear, the ... 99. I'll let you read that for yourself. That's going to inspire fear into people, isn't it, really? Firefox Mark II with Junkers. Rally the troops with a war cry. And on the ice, let's see how we're doing on the ice today. You have to be careful. USA! Oh dear. There's a little shout out to the USA. And Russia, of course. Wouldn't want to cause any kind of friction between those two great nations. And Germany. Awesome stuff, awesome stuff. If I wasn't trying to negotiate the ice, I'd give a shout out to Poland. I believe I've been viewed all around. It's amazing where I've got hits from. From Singapore to Kazakhstan. I've been on the Tinterweb, and all over the place really. It's quite fun. Somebody's aiming at me, and I'm dead. Well, that was a mistake to park up on that little ledge while there was a railgun out. I really hadn't noticed that guy. Well done. He must have enjoyed that. I believe Junker said he glitched out. Okay, I'm going to let him know I can have one more, and then I have got to go. So, there we go. A tiny bit of RP for us though, so it's not all bad. Let's just slide this along, go into base 6. Let's load this chap up. I'm going to hit chat and just say hope he's still with us. I have missed a bit with trying to just get through some of the videos I wanted to make. Have missed getting a platoon together, taking it out, especially those 4-man strong platoons. That was really nice, but I've just had some videos that I really wanted to make about a specific thing, and it's just been a lot faster to organise stuff. Sorry, to not try and organise stuff and get the video done and then process it. So, you know, I've always got the recording stuff there ready to go though. So if we are in game and I'm not recording and we do get a big platoon together, then you know I'm always happy to stick Camtasia on and get recording and see what occurs. So, are we gonna get a battle? Come on. There's a lot more guys in tier 2, so we may well be thrown into fighting against some larger tiers. Oh, be quick. So, if anyone has a problem with the length of this video, you can address all issues with that to Yonkers. Hearing a lot of chat. I mean, it's pretty horrible when you. I've only got, like, I haven't been on YouTube long, so the data for it is not very accurate at the moment. But you know, when you see that a large percentage of your hits is people just flicking in and flicking straight out, and you've made an hour-long video, it feels a little bit naff. And people have commented and said, you know, I prefer short videos and blah blah blah, and you should do this and you should do that. And the thing is, yeah, I'd love to make short videos. I haven't got the time, however, at the moment to sit down and edit stuff. And I haven't got the time to sit down and record loads of gameplay and then watch it and go through it and cut it down. Again, that's just editing really, so already covered that. I would love to have, you know, an intro on this, but again, the amount of waffle and time I spend just chatting crap. Who needs to have a, like, 5-second bit of shiny graphics stuck on the front of it for that at the moment? When I get to the point where I am making the videos in my leisure time, then of course, yeah, I'll be doing short videos, I'll be doing long videos. But at the minute, what you're getting is a chance to have a look at my gameplay, see what's happening in the land of Robocraft, and hopefully enjoying it. I mean, when I watch videos on YouTube, I really prefer a nice bit of gameplay where I can sit down, get a brew on, and really find out what the guy's up to, what his playstyle is, what the game's all about. I'm really not so much into these quick little videos where it's maybe like 3 or 4 minutes of a song playing, so you can't hear the in-game sounds. It's just some kind of like free tune or some banging techno or metal or something that they've stuck on as an overlay, and you just get to see a bit of something running around and there's no real kind of context to it. I do prefer to hear chaps struggle and kind of battle their own inner demons as they get into the gameplay. It's this little chap over here is being well annoying. Really don't want to move too far from the CP, but I would also like to destroy this fella. Couldn't even see then because of the beam. Somebody else is shooting at us. Where's that coming from? Up there. Would love to get a hit with my plasmas on something airborne, but it is really, really difficult. I think you'd have to be, you know, really know your kind of arcs and trajectories and all of that. And we got the team victory, so nice one, GG. Okay guys, well that was awesome. Thank you very much for sticking around. Apologies if that overran a little bit. I did only intend that to be a fast one. But I'll see you back next time and you'll see whether I've stripped my plane out or whether I'm still umming and ahhing about it. Feel free to leave comments with any tips and suggestions to try and help me out with that. You know, give me a kind of heads up of what the tier 7 gameplay is going to be like for me. What kind of things I should be sorting out. And I'll see you next time. Okay, bye-bye.